she used the brush. I had to use it afterwards, and I think that was the end for that brush.
Guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's episode we'll be doing the Never Have I Had. So I'll be running this today's episode with my husband. Guess what, guys? So my husband made this, and don't mind our clips.
Courtesy of Happy Film Enterprises.
Yeah, thank you. So it has the have I
have.
No, God, please, no.
Never have I,
And
I have.
So we'll be going to our questions, and the first question says, never have I ever fallen in love at first sight.
Never have I fallen in love at first sight.
Okay. Somebody has to tell us the gist, you know.
I believe we met at the GCE Center.
Long.
Yeah, GCE Center. So we pretty much were supposed to write an exam, if I can remember really. While we were still standing outside and about the filing, and I just saw this person about to write the same exam, and I was like, oh,
okay.
So after the exam, as a more boy now, you were like, you must finish quickly so you can go and wait outside until when this person finishes, you can just bam, sharply collect number. And then it was still all of this MTN night call and everything. So it was more or less of, let me take this advantage. So that was the first love at first sight for me. That it happened a long time ago. Yeah. From the one you can understand. And after that, you're my second love at first sight.
Scam. Alright guys, so we move to the next one. Never have I ever been dumped. So when they mean dump, what kind of dump do they mean? Like
we have a lot in common.
like which kind of bad commonness in this one? Anyways, for me, I have, and I would definitely share this on YouTube. Like, it's a whole long story, a very interesting story, a very sweet story. I got dumped on October 1st. You know that feeling?
It's about how you ladies remember dates and specifics of when things happen. But guys, it's just about the moments, the emotions for us. It's not about the date it happened. It's
okay, so I would remember mine because it was Nigerian Independence Day, so it will forever stick.
Wow.
Do you understand? Wherever you are watching this video, we want me to them, we want me.
Mine was pretty much around the same love at first. Served me breakfast eventually, and well, I don't think the person watches this YouTube, but eventually if you stumble on this, you also know who you are. So, well, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Never have I ever said I love you, but you never meant it. I have. Multiple times. You know why? Because so that you can just leave my head. I don't want to. I don't have stress.
Actually, I've never done that because growing up, I got to find out that using the word definitely goes a long way. And from my religious background is pretty much more of saying there's some spiritualities towards you.
No, that's cool. It's okay. That's
okay. Making commitments to say you really love this person. So if you don't really love the person, there's no point. And it got me to the point where when I had previous datings in the past, when they're like, oh, you are pretty much haven't said you loved me, like, well, I haven't gotten to that level where I would say I love you. So what I usually do is I just say I like you, I like you. I do all of those things back in the days. I like you, but until when I found my love, that was when I started saying I love you. I love you. I love you.
So we move to our next question, guys, and it says, never have I ever stalked someone. So have you ever stalked someone? Stalked? They can roll that down. Have you ever stalked someone? Maybe on Facebook. Maybe no. For me,
stalked. I don't think I'm that deep to stalk someone. I feel like the farthest I can go is probably just ask a few friends like, hey, do you know this person? Or have you met this person? Do you have this person's contact? Can I talk to this person? But I've always had it most back in the day, so I was never that type of person that usually chase or stalk somebody just to get attention. But no, I haven't done that.
For me, I haven't stalked somebody. Pretty much, I've been used to just live your life. I don't have to stalk anybody or look at anybody's page just to me, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't even make sense to me. So if you're stalking my page, just know that never have I ever picked my nose in public. We have a disclaimer here.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's not good. But 1 or 2 times, I'm sure I've done that.
Yeah, it's not as if it became a bad habit of something you just go to the public and say, oh. No, not something like that. Maybe once in a while your nose feels scratchy or itchy and you feel like you just want to
like this.
You just kind of like dodge and like
Pick your nose.
oh,
You know, like
no,
you want to roll amala.
That's disgusting.
Never have I thought of leaving you. Never have I thought of leaving you as well as I have.
They never see this coming. Well,
Sorry.
I have.
I have to,
as well as this as well too. I feel like a couple of things, well, we're still pretty much, I would say, early, but not early in our marriage as well. And there are some certain stages of you having to learn and unlearn from each other. Maybe we'll probably just do another video about long distance relationships so we can just shed light on people that are probably looking or in a long distance relationship. There is a lot that you would get to learn and unlearn, because it's more like when you meet the person is when you're starting to know who the person is. All you guys are saying over the phone is just to wow each other and make sure that, okay, this person still mine, this person believes in me strongly and all that. But yeah, there's been some times when I saw some things, I'm like, you understand that feeling? I'm like, no, like, it's like we will change our mind. But at the same time, when you not think about it, that there are several things, no one is perfect. There are some people you get to meet, and some things you like might not be some things that should be what would make you want to say, okay, I'm leaving this person, but there's still something about everyone that needs to change, learn and unlearn. So yeah, I have both ways said, it will never happen. And at the other side, so I've seen some very, very sweet side. I'm like, like nothing.
So for me, there's some things I saw in this man in here. As the way they say somebody is stubborn, I could just look, say, like you say, where did I even want to go? You know, it's just sometimes it's just like, it's always never have I, most of the times that I've been saying I have.
We definitely grow and getting better every day.
Absolutely.
So
yeah, so let's move to the next one. It says, never have I brushed with someone else's toothbrush.
Never have I brushed. I have.
So whose toothbrush was it?
It was yours.
I know, right? It's so funny that I'm very much particular about my toothbrush, and he knows that very well. So I don't joke with my teeth. You can see that nice set of teeth. It is not money that is running.
So this is actually very funny, because on this very occasion that I had to use a toothbrush, we're definitely going on a trip this coming weekend. And unfortunately, I was looking after my wife. I'm like, I have to make sure that she has everything in check and all that. And in the bid of me having to take our brush, I forgot mine behind. And eventually we got to the hotel and it's like, oh shit, where's my brush? And I was like, okay, maybe after she has used that brush, she'll give it to me, because she didn't want to share a brush with mine, so she has to use it first for me. Like, still life full. So
no,
eventually,
it's not my fault. You know, I've always been like that, so it's not.
So eventually, she used the brush. I had to use it afterwards, and I think that was the end for that brush. We had to go get another one.
No, that brush is actually a disconnecting toothbrush.
Yeah.
So I got it for one of my Influencer packages. So I can remove the head of the brush and then change it. So all I did was remove the head and then replace it with a new one. So it's not as if I can't use it.
You should have still replaced it.
Really, I had to replace it, right? So it's not as if I can't use it, but I must be in a fix, like a real big as in as in not just see space, but because I'm really not too used, I've not been used to that. My mouth is, oh god, I always guard that.
My God, is this who we are? Is this what we represent?
disclaimer, I'm just playing. If I have a reason to use his toothbrush, definitely I will. But if I don't, I ensure that I always remember to put my toothbrush in my bag. Never have I went days without taking shower. I have, but trust me, max. But yeah, 2 days.
I'm not Parok, I'm not Charlie. If you understand Yoruba, there's no lie. So we're not thief. I have. You know those kind of days where it's just as if
It's as if what?
it's as if
It's a lie.
if you want to bath, you feel like you are sick or something going to happen.
It's a lie. This
So-
man here can go 4 days without. And you know what? It works from home.
4 days with
To be, you don't say kaba paro kaba jale.
and now
It
maximum
can
is
go-
like 3 days.
Because what's 3? What's the difference between
Maximum
3 and
like 3
4?
days. You know those days where it's like I just from the bed to work, from work to bed, from bed to work, from work to bed, and you don't know that time has really gone or days have gone like
I
that.
swear, he doesn't like to have his bath. That's just the truth. Trust me. But when he does, he will not. When you now shower, you will not be like
You know
come
how
on,
you bizarre.
Don't mind, it's a very bad character of his. Oh my god. So yeah, so I think we have a last question here. So and then we'll call it a day, guys. So it says, never have I kissed a stranger. For me, never have I, because I just told you guys some few minutes ago that I don't even share my brush with my husband. So not even talk of a stranger. Like how? This mouse that I have been taking care for how many decades, you know?
Kiss a stranger with Ibawo. It's definitely I don't think it's what majority of people do, but there's still some people that don't care about it.
A lot of people do that.
People don't care about their own personal self and they just go around and around. But I think like in this part of the world, before you can actually say you want to kiss somebody, you must at least have had some type of relationship with the person. But yeah, I haven't done that. If we don't have anything in common, there's no point in me just this part of the world where any little thing is you've sexually abused me, you have this one abused me, so you have to kind of like be careful with and you have to get consent every single time. Even if you're dating somebody, you have to get consent before you actually say you want to kiss and all that. Because I remember back in the days when you kind of like want to go on a date and you feel like, okay, the person you're dating is kind of feeling you and you're looking for ways to just lean towards it and say, yeah, maybe I can just charge it. Or maybe the person you're dating comes to your house and you guys are having conversation watching Netflix and you're trying to like, is the person feeling me? Should I make the move or should I not make the move? In this part of the world, you better ask. If you go and make the unnecessary move, the move might move you to jail. So, well, I should not probably say only in this part of the world because I feel like everywhere it's definitely a good thing to do and to imbibe in. To always ask for consent regardless of where you find yourself or what country you find yourself.
Whatever country you find yourself
just
in,
make sure that you always ask for consent, whatever it is that has to do with somebody else. Ask. It would not take anything than just to say yes, you can go ahead or no, you can't go ahead. And at least you know that you fulfilled all righteousness of whatever comes after it. You are fully guarded that you asked for it.
Absolutely. Guys, if you like content like this, please let us know so that we can have this man, we can have him on here like a couple of times, you know. Let's see how it goes. He's not a social media person, trust me. So whatever you see him do, he was literally dragged. You know what I mean? Dragged, like pulled by the trouser that you must join me on this content.
Things we do for love,
okay?
you understand?
Do you have anything to say to my viewers? And thank you so much for jumping in.
It was refreshing to actually have to go back to those great times, good times, fun times. And it's definitely good to be here as well too. And I would be willing to come back if I'm dragged, come back again and speak more about some things that I feel like could help a lot of people. Because I feel like it comes to long distance relationship.
You can see that.
I feel like majority of people that I see on YouTube these days, they get to speak about their relationships, how far they've gone or what they have gone to between or what happens in between it. But I do not necessarily, or I should say, I don't see more of people speaking about long distance relationship because I feel like what we went through is what some people should be aware of before having to jump into long distance relationship because it's definitely more technical and more practical when you hear somebody who has been in it to say than just saying you want to go and meet one counselor and say, okay, this is what you guys are going to go through. But you hear from inside. What is going on inside?
It's pretty much not rosy, you know. During those times, it was never.
You never
rosy.
seen it coming, you know.
It was never rosy. If you guys want to like see a video on how our long distance relationship actually worked, you can let me know in the comment section. I will drag this man by his trousers so we can do another video for you guys. So thank you so much. If you love this content, please kindly subscribe, like, and comment. Please click on the post notification bell so that you can always see a video from me. So thank you so much for watching to the end. Bye.
All right, guys.
See you later.
I would like to get to know